இப்பொழுது நம்மிடையே சிகாகோ தமிழ் சங்கத்தின் தோற்றுவித்தவர்கள் முக்கியமான ஒரு நபர் புலவர் டாக்டர் பிரான்சிஸ் முத்து அவர்கள் இந்த மாநாட்டின் வலிமையான தூணாக திகழ்பவர். அவர் இப்பொழுது உலக தமிழ் ஆராய்ச்சி மன்றத்தின் நிர்வாக குழு தேர்தல் எப்படி நடந்தது சிகாகோவில் என்று விவரிக்க உள்ளார். வாங்க பார்க்கலாம்.
Greetings to everybody. My name is Dr. Francis Muthu. Now I am Vice President of the International Association of Tamil Research. I am going to be explaining certain provisions in the Constitution of IATR and what it says, what has been done. Those specifics is important for people to understand why all conferences cannot call itself legally IATR conference. The Constitution, to my knowledge, is amended and finalized in the International Conference of IATR held in Malaysia in November 17, 1987. As per this Constitution, there are two committees are in the Constitution which are important everybody to know. One, the Executive Committee and the Central Committee. The Executive Committee is only in India, that consists of the elected Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, and a coordinator. That's in India because they are the ones who would be managing the affairs of IATR until the next international conference and the next set of office bearers were elected. There is another one, Central Forum, that is the group of all the elected executive office bearers. Their function is to really look at the organization, suggest changes, set policies, amend the Constitution, and other things they can do. So these are very important. In the last 10th conference held in Chicago, I was the Vice President, of course. I was at the time the General Secretary. I was elected in the General Body meeting as Vice President. I was an Executive Committee Chair, and we were collectively very responsible to make sure we had enough of funding and we were able to invite all the scholars. We did that. At the end of the conference, the General Body meeting met to elect new office bearers. At the time of the conference, the president was Chancellor Dr. Muthu, and he chaired the General Body meeting to elect the new office bearers. And the new office bearers were elected without any problem, any opposition or confusion or anything like that. So then not only he totally approved it, he didn't raise any kind of a questions or anything. So we thought it is officially done. And that group forms the Central Forum. Central Committee set the policies and whatnot. They are the ones who would be organizing and holding or conducting IATA international conferences in the future. Accordingly, right now, the newly elected president, Dr. Ponnavikko, all the office bearers collectively are working hard to have the 11th International Conference in Chennai. It is decided now it's going to be held in the campus of Institute of Asian Studies. And that's a very good news. But at the same time, Muthu, with all due respect, without objecting anything, accepting totally, I understand his group try to organize another conference somewhere in the Middle East, and finally now they are organizing another conference in Kuala Lumpur. Anybody can have any conference. There is no problem at all. But they cannot call themselves IATR conference. That is illegal, illegitimate. That has to be understood clearly. That's what Thaninayaga Madigalar was always wanting to do. He had organized the first conference in Kuala Lumpur, and the second conference was held in Chennai, and then so on and so forth. He also really left Kuala Lumpur in 1969. Then he was a professor in Paris as well as in Naples, taught. Then in 1980, he passed away. That's the reason we are saying nobody else can use officially IATR as their conference name, IATR International Conference. Only Ponnavikko and his elected officials, including the executive committee, can continue to organize the 11th conference, which is going to be in India, and call this the 11th conference, the 11th IATR, International Association of Tamil Research Conference. Nobody else can officially use that. They can have the conference if they want to, but cannot use the name IATR officially. If they do, it's illegal. Thank you.